Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you this morning? This is an open. This is an open live. Only reason why it's open is because I forgot to set the settings. But hopefully you're having a good day. But I don't want to talk to you anymore. Um, I'm tired of it. It's becoming redundant. But here we are. Before I go into that, please go to successfitnessstore.com and purchase a more weight hoodie, a more weight beanie hat. I'm trying over here. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it out here in this world and doing the YouTube thing as well as personal training thing. You're trying to make them connect where they can, if you can, and this is one way to, support the channel and then support me. So I appreciate it. You go to successfitnessstore.com, but I'm on my way to the gym for my clients for the day. But I don't want to talk to you anymore. We are here for the umpteenth time again. For the umpteenth time again is when you have to talk to yourself to pick yourself up from being down for so long, right? You know how you have to have that come to Jesus moment. You're talking in the mirror or trying to motivate yourself to get up and be active, be who you were before whatever happened, knock you down. And it's like, how many times am I going to have to talk to you about this? Don't you get tired? And it's like, I get tired of talking to myself about this because I'm going through something, or it's like I'm always recovering from something. And it seems like it's more frequent, as you get older, just stuff just happens, knocks you down. And during that time when you're down, you have a moment where you have to have a talk with yourself and hype yourself back up. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk to you anymore because I get tired of talking to that person. I get tired of talking to that person that needs to be hyped up again, that needs to believe again. But that's because you've been knocked down. You become kind of destabilized when something knocks you down, whether it's an injury, um, whether it's a passing in the family. And in my case, it was both, all at the same time. You have to constantly keep telling yourself to get up, to try to do better. The key word is, try. You go back and forth of, hey, do better, do better. But I think a step and a half back is to at least try to do better. And some days are better than the other. Some days are worse. Some days you do not want to try, or there are days where you don't want to try anymore. But on the days you want to try, you have to have that talk. You have to have that talk to yourself, with yourself. And you may get tired of talking to that person. I know I do. I know I am. We have to talk to yourself and tell yourself to get up. Remember when you were a kid and you were sleeping in and your parents will wake you up in the morning for, let's say, take out the trash or do your chores or to go to school. I got tired of being woken up, being shaken up, but you needed to get up because you had stuff to do. So just talking to yourself about getting up and standing up when you've been knocked down. I know it is tough and it's just tiring because I don't like to repeat myself a lot of times. I don't like to repeat myself when I'm talking to somebody. I think that's just how I was just, grown up. But just because I don't like it doesn't mean that I don't have to do it or I won't have to encounter it. I can just give you my opinion about the situation. So having to talk to myself again and again and again about the same thing because there's so many different things going on. So many different things going on that has knocked me back or down or whatever the case may be. But I still get up. Just recently since maybe about September, October of 2024, I've been dealing with this plantar fasciitis in my right foot. And you talk about pain. If you've never experienced that, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And it took me a while to really accept that that's what it was. And when I did, that's when I began to research, how to alleviate it, how to cure it, or whatever the case may be. While you're here, you want to donate, send a super thanks or whatever. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If it's your first time here, go to successfitnessstore.com to purchase one of these hoodies. But anyway, you get tired of talking to yourself and trying to hype yourself up again and again and again. So, being that I had this plantar fasciitis, it had been very, very tough for me to hype myself up to do the simplest things, whether it's go work out, um, or just walk, man. Getting to the point to where you don't want to walk anymore because there's so much pain. It's very debilitating. But once I knew what it was, I began to research some therapy options and executed those therapy options. And my foot has been feeling better. And it's during those times I'm telling myself, okay, here we are again. We're down. How are we going to get back up? What's the plan? What's the strategy? And just that conversation, you get tired of talking. And not only am I dealing with the passing in my family, there was another passing in my family just about 2 weeks ago. And then still dealing with things on my foot. And there's just so many things kind of going on. And now you add this thing with the foot, and it's stopping me from doing so much, stopping me from working out, stopping me from enjoying my just time that I do have here on this earth. So, research some rehab exercises and took some of you all's advice, and my foot became a little bit more alleviated. And so I was slowly able to start doing some of the exercises that I was doing prior to that, prior to that, from going on the stair climber to even just riding a bike to even just walking. I was able to start doing a little bit by little bit by little bit. And today I was able to go into a full run and I on the treadmill this morning. All right. There were intervals, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, speed 4.0. Right. And to be able to do something as simple as that for me now, from the standpoint of not being able to since about September 2024, and that was a milestone because I told myself I wanted to run again. I told myself I wanted to run again, and it didn't seem like I would be able to from the amount of pain that I've been in. But today was a testament of actually listening, actually listening to when I'm talking to myself, even though I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to myself. I don't want to talk to that person. I have to get up, motivate again. But listening, actually listening when I'm telling myself to get up, and actually uh, went back to the treadmill today to run. Now, it's a small step. It's a small step towards the greater goal, and it's a testament to you have to put your mind in a better place if and when you can. If and when you can. And putting your mind in a better place starts with at least trying, trying to do better, trying to eat better, trying to work out, period, trying to just work out more often. So all these things to improve your well-being, where your life, and it's these conversations that you kind of have with yourself and have often, because it does get tiring having to always hype yourself up because motivation comes from within, inspiration and inception. Yes, we can look towards external external factors to hype us up, workout video, you listening to this or what may have you. I get that part, but essentially you're the one that got to do it. I'm the one that has to do it. I'm the one that has to go through the therapy to heal myself. I'm the one that has to research what it is that I need to do to rehab myself. Nobody's going to do it for me. Even you can drop a link in here or and say, hey, these are some of the best exercises to rehab your foot or what may have you. I still have to click that button. I still have to watch and take in what I'm seeing. Right. So this is also just to make sure that you still got to do the work on whatever it is, as far as you know, self improvement into what self improving is. Right. And so hopefully this word for you was helpful to you because maybe you do need to talk to yourself, even though you may be tired of talking to yourself about what you need to come out of, come up from, and overcome. So that's my goal for you. That's my goal for you today is to talk to the person who you're tired of talking to, which is yourself, and pick yourself up from wherever you're that got knocked down, from wherever you are, that wherever you were and you got knocked down from for whatever it is. I don't care if it's an injury. I know a lot of people are losing their jobs right now and stuff. Whether it's, hey, I was going for a PR and I didn't hit it. And so you kind of down about that. I've done that. I kind of got down about that too, about not hitting 405. I had to have somebody help me, but I kind of got down about that. I'm like, ah man, here we go again. I gotta go through this whole cycle of, all this different training that I gotta do or additional training because I want to hit a goal by this date. And even though I didn't, I still was a lot closer than I ever been. So if anything that comes out of a lesson of failure, it's the lesson in itself. It's like, okay, what can I do to improve myself? So you got to talk to that person to, hey, get up. Let's go back to the gym. Let's put the work in. Let's explore additional additional exercises that can get me to my goal on whatever your goal is. I know mine is still a 405 bench press, and I couldn't see it again since I went for it, and then I'm still going through the stuff with my foot. So it's just a lot of pain, a lot of pain from 2024 was a painful year. It's the year of Kobe. Thinking about Kobe, 24, just crazy. But the Lord gave you brand new mercy from the rising of the sun. And it is sunny out, but don't get it twisted. It is cold. It is about 5 degrees here in Peoria, Illinois. Let me know where you are and what is the temperature while I go ahead and try to answer some of these questions. Let's see where you at. Um, Martha, hello, Martha Vike, what's going on? Puck, Jesus is the king of Riz. You got that right. What's up? Ram Das from India. Black, what's the worst thing that happened to you? Mm, my mother passing away in 20 2008. Linda Lewis, good morning. How are you doing? First time watching. Hey, what's up, Linda Lewis? I appreciate you tuning in. I am good. I am good. Slick dude. What an idiot driving with headphones on. Yep. Big rut. I struggle with eating better. I'm not consistent. Work in progress. Good work, bro. Okay, it's 32 degrees there. Man, if it was 32 degrees, I would probably have on shorts by now, but um, it's all sweatpants and hoodies. Matter of fact, I bought the wrong hoodie. I was supposed to change. I got this hoodie, which this is more of a I can't really work out in this one. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't like working out in this one. I have another more weight hoodie. That's the one that's been worn, torn, and been durable. You know what I mean? I've had that sweater for maybe about 4 years. And it's more of a athletic material. So if you go to successfitnessstore.com, you want to order one of these hoodies, pick the one. It is it's got the premium hoodie. That's what it is. That's called the premium hoodie, and it's that material. I wish they would kind of give percentages in regards to this is X amount of polyester, this is X amount of cotton or whatever. That way you can kind of get a better idea what the material is. So I set that store up through teespring.com. At that time it was teespring.com. Then they changed to spring.com. And I was able to buy a domain, link that up with my store site. So successfitnessstore.com. I got my ebook on there, how many calories you should eat. That's a free one. And also have what to meal prep. What to meal prep. Those are both on there. 32 degrees. 32 degrees. Okay, okay, okay. I am so afraid of getting out of this car right now because the sweatpants I have on are kind of like thin, not the normal ones that I do wear. But I think I'm going to work out very heavily with both my clients. I'm feeling good. Got 30 minutes of cardio in before I came here to lift some weight. So Monday wasn't International Chest Day for me and my client. I switched it up for him. We did legs, a lot of ISO work. And what else has been helping my plantar fasciitis, ironically, seems like hip abductors and adductors. Far as the exercises, just 3 sets of 15. No, nothing really heavy. And I've noticed ever since I started doing those, been doing them maybe a little bit more the last 3 or 4 weeks. And ever since every time I finish doing it later on that day, my foot feels so much better. I don't know how that connects, but it does for me. But it does for me. Um, so we did legs Monday. So today we're gonna just knock out chest. I got 2 clients back to back. It's gonna be a chest day extravaganza. But I'm getting ready to go into the gym. I appreciate you. If you go to successfitnessstore.com or click the link in here where it talks about, purchasing a hoodie, do that. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And when you do, go through a couple of my videos, leave a like and a comment on there. I really appreciate you taking time out to listen to me ramble about being tired of talking to you because I don't want to talk to you anymore. Peace out.